Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. I thought I was going to work out today. Then I received a transmission in the way my team communicates with me. And lo and behold, I'm here recording content. But I still love to do it. So it's not like if I really wanted to. But here's the thing. I would get in my workout and I could think, I would just constantly like, I want to record. I want to create content. All right, I'm trying to get my phone here adjusted. In the office, so welcome to the office. We're going to pull some cards, and I'd be really curious if the team will confirm with cards about, I used a couple of cards because I've done three transmissions already. It's 912, all right, and which is 912, which is what, 12? And I use the cards as visuals because I like visuals, because aphantasia, I just clearly know images versus see the images. I don't really see images. It's really fucking hard to explain unless you know about aphantasia. Okay, maybe you can resonate. Like it's a learning and growing process, especially when you're working in guided meditations, how to break beyond that barrier and completely surrender and release any expectations and to detach from the 1, 2, 3. All right, so we keep it raw, real, and messy here. Again, just welcome to the office. My phone is literally balanced on a lawn chair under my other oracle deck. So we've got the Osho Zen. Like I said, we did a really long transmission about what's taking place. So if you feel called to, I'm looking directly at a red cardinal. So you'll know this message is really specific just for these extra codes and confirmations is red cardinals, polar bears, elephants, lions for sure. I did such a fun video, and I think I'm going to do one again today, where I was sitting in my chair last night listening to a transmission, listening to a video, receiving, and I was just looking at my screensaver on my television, and I'm like, they want to bring through a transmission. Bunnies, I'm looking at a baby bunny and a chipmunk. So I just literally did like a 10-minute video of a confirmation, validation, sign, synchron. It was so much fun. So much fun. I might do that again today. Just like whatever codes when I come through. A lot of animals come through for me, but just to confirm that there's something coming in. So let's see. Rambling is channeling. Have you met my channel yet? All right, what do we have for the beautiful collective? I know sometimes you feel like you're hanging by. Some of you, okay, spirit's here guiding you. Some of you right now, what's coming through right now is you've got 1 foot here and 1 foot there. So what that means is you've got 1 foot in the 3D and 1 foot in the 5D and beyond. And you know this. You're like, fuck. Like it's literally that bridge. It's almost like you're bridging. That's an interesting way. So it's like 1 foot in the 3D, 1 foot in the 5D, bridging the gap. Yeah, I get you. I feel you. Sometimes it feels like you just, but you're able to hold this, even though this looks like a very challenging position. For some souls, yes, but for your soul, no, because your soul is a very mature soul. Daisies, snakes, rainbows are in frequency, white daisies, specifically white daisies. But you are a very ancient soul. If you didn't know that, you're a great ancient one. You're an OG, more than likely. You've probably been around before Earth's crust was even starting to warm up. That's how ancient you are. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You're a very mature ancient soul. That's why you came back. You said, I want to be here during this time because I can do it. I can clean up this soul lineage stuff. I can clean up this blood lineage stuff. I can do that. We got this. Extra credit upon extra credit with the PhD upon PhDs. We got this. And deciding to wake up. So golden eagles are specific because this is a golden eagle. Again, there's this snake imagery, this rainbow snake imagery. Again, very rainbow energy, but you are the rebel. You came here to break the generational curses because you're a highly advanced. Doesn't mean you're better than. You're here for a reason. We're here for reasons. We have been our entire incarnation. You are the rebel. You are the generational curse breaker. You came here to break the chains, the illusions, the programming, the conditionings, the belief systems, everything. You came here to break the illusion forward and backwards. So we're clearing everything, again, because everything's happening in the now. I know, it's hard. But you are definitely a generational curse breaker. You came here to break the chains. And through all of this, there is abundance and adventure coming. Oh my gosh, okay, let me just... Yeah, consciousness. All right, we're just going to pull from the bottom of the deck. Okay, because of this, all of this abundance is coming in. It's flooding back. So a lot of these codes that are being activated, these new codices and codexes and things that are coming in, these frequencies and energies are actually turning on your immediate manifestation ability. You're going to be able to manifest with so much ease and effortlessness moving forward with receiving these new codes and frequencies that are coming in, because you have done the work. You've gained the knowledge. You've continued to gain the knowledge and learn and balance the light, the dark. You're the lotus, you know, look at the journey of the lotus flower. You're going to be able to sit back and enjoy life and have your office anywhere you want. You can create and play in any way you want, however you want, wherever you want. It's time for those adventures. That inner child is ready to just go out and to explore this new world, this new frequency, this I don't even say new world, this organic timeline, this true timeline that we're all co-creating the foundation for. Going into the unknown. Remember, all the good shit happens in the unknown. So if you have not, maybe a little guide and you need to work on some inner child work. As soon as you work on the inner child, maybe you had a blue dress as a little girl as just an extra confirmation, but you're going into the woods, into the unknown, into this beautiful, brilliant frequency, lights, flavor, colors, and essences. You're ready to go on these adventures, right? You're ready to create, to play. You're ready to create. I mean, my God, these cards are so beautiful. There's sacred geometry. You're seeing spirals. You're seeing vortexes and portals, rainbows, moon, sun, balance, light and dark. You wear crowns of stars. You are kings and queens, right? You're galactic royalty. You're cosmic royalty. All right. Flow, water, create, play in a flow state, not in a force state. We're creating and playing and adventuring in a flow state, not a force state. Remember, living sourced, not forced. You are more than likely doing this with a partner. You more than likely are doing with this partner, whether that's a twin soul connection. I don't like to use twin flame because that's got a lot of bad bullshit next to it. But you're more than likely doing this with your person. Your harvest is ready. Remember, we don't want to force the flower to bloom. It's been taking some time. We don't want to force the fruit before it's ready. We don't want to pick the fruit. I like to use fruit because if you eat fruit that's not ripe, you're going to get a tummy ache. It's not ready. It's not ready. But your fruit is ready. Your harvest is ready. It's perfect. It's fresh. It's ready. It's ripe. It's juicy. It is time. It is time. You know this because you are tapped into your higher consciousness. You are tapped into your higher self. You are embodying your higher self. You are tapped into your multidimensional self. You are tapped into your higher dimensional selves because you know this. You have this connection with source, with your source within and the source of all. You know this, you see this, you hear this, you feel this, you taste this. You've been receiving the information and confirmation. It is time. The time is now. But doing so, we're moving through and continuing to enjoy life from this childlike play, right? This childhood innocence, this adventure, play, create, have fun, right? Jump off a hot air balloon and parachute, right? Skydive, bungee jump. Take the kayak adventure, but do it in a playful, innocent, let's just experience it. Oh my God, what can I experience? Just like he's looking at the grasshopper, the bunny, examining all of its parts, taking time to pause, to get present, to feel, to be open, to receive all of this. So they actually brought this card, thank you, as in a confirmation in my other videos of what is coming back. So you've got all of these streams of frequencies, lights, these codes, these new codes and frequencies, but these activations are coming, this light, these adamantine particles, everything's coming back into the body. Soul aspects are coming back in. You're reintegrating all of yourself into this physical body. All right. You just have to be open to receive. Surrender and be open to receive what you didn't know you're ready to receive. But when you're aware of this, and I think this is why I've been doing the videos today, is when you're open and aware of this, it's so much more fun. Like the experience I had in my meditation, it was like completely profound and different. Each experience is different. It's because I'm just open and like, all right, show me more. And I'm laying in there like, all right, this is cool. What else is happening? It literally felt by the end, I was levitating in the way that felt. It was, beyond words. So just be open and receiving. It is time to travel. Did I say that? 10-0-1014, which is actually my birthday, 10-14. You are going to be traveling 8-8. So what's been coming through these past few days very strongly is in the next 1 to 3 weeks. Now this Lion Gates portal will start opening in a couple days and is open till the 12th. So I'm pretty sure that timeline, 1 to 3 weeks, there is some type of travel. There's something that you're receiving. Maybe you're receiving plane tickets. Maybe you're receiving, someone's buying you a trip. Someone's going to gift you some money so you can travel, so you can play, you can have adventure. You're going to have some new opportunities that will involve travel that you won't have to fund. Someone else will be funding because they want your frequency, your energy, your flavor, your color, your essence, your quantum medicine and magic, and they're going to gift you, okay, we'll pay for the tickets, we'll pay for your accommodations, and you come speak, you come have this podcast, whatever it is, you come share this event, whatever it is, you speak, you share your story, whatever it is. This is what's coming in. And it feels like it's, again, sooner than later. Now, again, take what resonates. Again, where you're at in your journey, it might depend, okay? Again, that manifestation, that instantaneous manifestation that is activating, what do you claim? I already know this has been in my in my soul's journey. It just hasn't shown up yet in the physical reality, but I know it's already happened. It's happening. Just being present and enjoying life and allowing Source to surprise me in every now moment, giving me the proof, the signs, the validations, the confirmations through other people, through nature, through the videos, whatever it is, all right? And it's time to participate. So again, when you participate in your awakening, in your journey, it's so much more comfortable. Yes, there's uncomfortable times, but when you participate in it with your team, with your higher self, it's so much more fun, playful, and adventurous. Have fun with this. But also this card tells me you're going to be participating in this collaboration. There's 4 people, 4 hands. There's a vortex here, 4 different colors. There's so much swirling. It looks like actually the core of a flower. Now, I've never looked at it before. But you are going to be playing and creating with other like-minded souls. And you might meet those on this travel. Like, there's so much that's being released and aligned, and you're going to be receiving so much more, so much faster. Like that 8 of Wands energy, like somebody lights your candle, you light someone else's candle because you create content like this, and because of that, now they're interested, and now they're going to set you up to get you on a pack, or whatever it is. So it's like this sparkler setting off other beautiful soul sparklers because you decided to be vulnerable, to be real, to be raw, to create the content, to share your light language. Whatever it is, just that moment. So whatever you chose, you shifted in that moment. You made a choice. You made a decision. You said yes to this, you said no to that, you signed up for the class, you're going to this experience, whatever it is, because of whatever you just decided, that shifted something. And you're going to be sharing these experiences. There's that candle. The rainbows, sunflowers are highly significant. I connect sunflowers now to my grandfather in gardening and flowers and fruit. All right, cherries, fruit, right, picked, abundance, grapes. Right? You're going to have so much abundance. You're going to have so much overflow, frequency, energy, flavor, color, and essence. But you're also going to have so much monetary abundance, where the abundance came through, right? That you're going to have to share with other beautiful souls, whether that's through offerings, creating nonprofits, creating communities and gardens and all of these things. You're going to have so much overflow in inspiration and wisdom and knowledge that you're going to it's just going to be just flowing like this Ace of Cups, this overflow of fountains are going to be another confirmation that's coming through. This is just gold bands, gold rings, gold coins, gold energy. Okay, a lot of golden light. Okay, all right, you've completed massive cycles. Like I've said, we've completed massive cycles. Where's the rebel? I don't even know where the rebel is. There's the rebel, right? We've broken many of these chains, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. We've completed many cycles over and over. We've, again, I don't like the word use. I don't like the word collapse, but we've collapsed timelines. We've reintegrated. We've healed. We've released all of these things. We've completed big cycles. And again, because of this, it opens you up. It frees you to receive more. You've continued to bloom and flower and to grow through all of the cycles, every moon cycle, every cosmic convergence, every season. You've continued to keep moving forward, to step forward and to trust and to believe and to know that there's so much more out there through this beautiful journey, not forcing it, but balancing it and experiencing in every now present moment. We are coming together, all right? In my group meditation, this is what I visual, the family of light. We're all doing this work in the earth, around the earth, in the cosmos together, whether you realize it or not. And I've been doing this once a week, and these meditations have been quite profound, very activating. I had a major experience last night. But all these colors, we're each our own rainbow, but then we're connecting to other beautiful rainbows. They're all these multidimensional, multifaceted, multi-sensory beings that are coming together, experiencing, building, growing this organic timeline to actually what it was supposed to be back from Atlantis. We are doing that now. That's why a lot of us old souls, I don't even like to say old souls, great ancient ones, the OGs came back to help with this process, to get this done. All right, we've been integrating over and over. It's like you get activated, you get elevated, you get downloaded, you get upgraded. Now it's time to integrate, it's time to rest, it's time to recalibrate, it's time to reintegrate, it's time to retreat. So you got to find the balance of the process, because the rest, the recalibration and the retreat and the reintegration is just as important as the activations and the downloads and the uploads and the receiving of the frequency and the energy of the light. There's a lot that's going on, and everyone's at a different process, and you get really good at this. I've really gotten really fucking good at like saying, all right, we're integrating, we need to take a little rest, we're pausing, we're not doing this today, or just listening to the innate intelligence of my physical body, listening to the innate intelligence of what's going on around me, how am I feeling. All right, we're going through this massive integration, and you can have fun, play, create during these processes, create videos, write, journal, whatever it is, it's all perfect. All right, but imagine that you're breathing in all of these adamantine particles. You're breathing these in, these soul aspects are returning, these frequencies, these energies, you're being activated, upgraded, the wattage is getting turned up. So just breathe it in, open it up, be open to receive that reciprocity, be open to receive everything that is yours returning to you. All right. These videos have been quite long. The team has had a lot, outside of the human words, right? Remember, the ego mind loves the human words. You're receiving the codes, the frequencies, and the energies, even though I'm not speaking light language. You're receiving a transmission. You're receiving codes. You're receiving frequencies. You're receiving the activations, the downloads, the uploads, whatever it is that you are ready to receive. Yeah, we've broken free from this conditioning. You know this, Leo, lion energy, we've broken free from this condition. You've learned to move moment by moment, present moment, present moment, present moment, rainbow frequency. Taking one lot, you take one hop, you balance, you integrate, and you hop again. And you keep moving one step at a time. And by that, keeping that moving, that's how we've come through this, right? Trusting. 1818. Anything else, please and thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm working out because the kiddo and I are doing lunch. I don't think I have time to work out if I'm just going to keep channeling messages. Yeah, you have a complete, utter, full understanding of this process, of this game. And if you don't yet, oh, you will. You will for surely after this video. But more than likely, a lot of you are here, or this is just confirmation that you have a complete and utter understanding of what this is, what this 3D reality is. You've been getting information in all the ways. The signs, the synchronicities, the key codes, the videos, the messages, the conversations, the experiences, whatever it is, downloads, whatever it is. You have a complete, utter understanding of what this physical reality is, what this physical avatar is. Okay? Yeah, just continue to go with the flow. Be open to receive, because Source, she's got a surprise for you. Source has got a surprise for you. Continue to be the twig, the leaf on the shoulder of a mighty river, and just continue to go with the flow. Go with the flow and just like, bring it. I am so ready. Bring it. 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 And just continue to go with the flow. And don't try to figure out the what, the why, the how, the when, the whatever, the this, the that, the other. Just sit back, relax, and be open to receive. There's double confirmation on you are not doing this second part of your journey alone. You are not, because you've completely come into full balance, full unity with your masculine, with your feminine, with your light, with your dark. You've integrated, you've balanced, you're meshed, you're merged, you're integrated, you've infused, and because you've perfectly balanced within self, you made that decision. Angels, angel wings, feathers, roses, specifically red or pink, maybe the Magdalene lineages, Mary Magdalene is significant for you, but because of that, you have now attracted your person. And if you are already in a relationship and you know that your person, you have both personally been going on your own journey in the past year or so. Whether you're still like in physical together, like in the same space, or if you had to like, you're still together, but you are physically in two different locations doing your work, which is my partner and I. He's been gone for over a year in Africa doing work, and he's only been home 3 times. And he's coming home in a few weeks, which is crazy because it literally feels like he just left yesterday, because we have done this healing work. We've healed these attachments, these hurts, these pains, these traumas, these abandonment wounds, that when we come into full union with ourselves, because we're already connected in the ether, we play and we work in the ether, it doesn't feel like he's 5,000 miles away. It's really bizarre until you understand, because you've experienced it yourself with your divine counterpart. We've been together 8 years, and we knew from the beginning this was something beyond our human 3D at that time could even understand. And I myself personally has really been unfolding and understanding this particular journey outside of the rest of the message itself. It is not the pink fluffy stuff. It is an activation. It is an awakening. It is a divine feminine, because it doesn't matter what your avatar is, whatever frequency you're holding, the feminine or the masculine, the chaser, the runner, that frequency and energy, the feminine is the one that is holding the frequency. Usually her experience is more external, more visible, more like you just know it. And the masculines is more like an internal, a quiet, a subconscious type of it. Not to say that there's physical awareness around that, but the feminine experiences this awakening process and this journey different than the masculine does. Okay, but the key thing for the feminine is to continue to raise your frequency and keep doing the work and keep focusing on you, and just know that the source will have everything in alignment when it is time. Okay, especially if you're in separation. Now, if you're not with your person, know that your person is coming in, and this is just an extra confirmation on that. You know, that, and I feel this in waves. I've known this over the past couple of years. There's not on just my channel, but in other channels, you'll start seeing twin soul information, divine counterparts, your person's coming in. It comes in waves, and it feels like it's been like every 3 to 6 months that the universe, the frequency that we're all tapping into, that are creating content, are pulling from that same ether, because it's coming through in all the ways. So you're just getting extra validation and confirmation. Okay. Yeah, the source is here. The source of all, the universe, and your source within. The source within, the source within, the source within. You see, all, know, feel it, hear it, taste it. You know this. This is a fun video, just to share information, the codes, the frequencies, right? The signs, the synchronicities. This is just to confirm what you already know. This is why this is so much fun. This is what's kept me going. These videos have not only educated me in a way, given me the codes, the activations, the downloads, the aha moments, whatever it is, the signs and synchronicities, but it's really fun, and it just keeps you going. If you're here, these just help keep you going, especially when you're struggling. And we've all been through these different moments, okay? And it's all perfect, even in the uncomfortable, even in the moments that you're getting triggered or you're triggering other people, it's all perfect. And it's learning to accept yourself, hold your frequency and energy, not diminish your light, not shrink your light, not conform yourself to make other people comfortable, not shrinking anymore, but learning to hold your frequency, your energy every time it gets activated and elevated, and stand in your truth and your authenticity. That is the highest vibrational state you can stay in is authenticity. Unconditional love is right below that. But authenticity, standing, every time you get activated and elevated and turned up and turned on more and more, it's continuing to hold that and hold that and hold that, right? And hold that, all right? Even though those people around you might not be moving or shifting at all, okay? Or if they're doing it at a slower pace, but you have to honor their sovereignty that their soul chose that pace. We can't keep dragging them or trying to pull them across the line. We just be the example, and we keep holding and holding and holding, okay, until we hit critical mass. Then the full switch gets flipped on for the first wavers. Okay? All right, we'll leave it there. We've done some content. So if you feel called, check out all the other content that we've created. I'll get this up as soon as possible. And as always, thanks for playing and co-creating and hanging out, taking your time, paying your attention to the fun, the frequency, the energy, the flavor, the color, the essence, and detaching yourself from all the bullshit, the programming, the conditionings, and the belief systems, okay? For my heart heroes, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.